been 2 weeks since Seminole was hit twice by strong storms and tornadoes. You're seeing some of that damage video here. And now the community is working really hard to try and rebuild. But certain issues affecting all of us here in the U.S. are hindering some efforts there. So let's bring in Seminole's Mayor Jeff Griffin for an update this morning. Welcome to the show, Mayor Griffin.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So first, I just want to ask you, how are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Just kind of walk me through some emotions that have been happening lately.
Sure. As you can imagine, it has been a wide variety from just disbelief that we were hit by a tornado, but then you see all the outpouring of help from our local citizens, citizens from other towns, all of the volunteer organizations that show up, and that creates an excitement of its own. Now, most of those agencies are gone, and the slow process of starting to rebuild starts, and that creates its own type of some dissatisfaction because things slow down a little bit, and it just have to continue to manage it as we move along.
Yeah, I can imagine what that feels like. So we were looking at some of the damage video that we had, but I mean, you're on the ground there. What types of damage are we talking about here?
Well, everything from homes being totally destroyed to businesses, some being leveled, to roof damage. Some houses have been tweaked where you can see walls bowing. And so it's just a multitude of damage. Sheet metal on roofs have been ripped off and continues to hang over some of the edges of the building as cleanup continues. Power outages. We believe everybody that is capable of having their power turned back on has power. Obviously, there are some houses that need some repair before we would be able to turn the power back on. Along with businesses which need some repair before we would be able to power those back on. But we're slowly making progress.
Okay, and we've all heard the supply chain issues, right? We talk about it all the time. So we're curious, how are the supply chain issues, nationally, globally, affecting the supplies to get to Seminole right now?
Well, initially, we had some great donations that were we were able to get to our citizens to help with some roofing issues. We had a whole series of homes destroyed, new homes that were in the process of being built that are probably going to have to be torn down completely, along with all the rebuild of the houses and buildings that were damaged. So it will be a struggle to get all of the materials we need. There's no doubt about that. Again, we'll just have to attack that as we move along and see where we go, because everyone is struggling with that right now.
Where are, these people that lost their homes or can't move back into their homes? Where are they right now? I mean, are people still displaced at this point?
Last time I checked, which was a few days ago, we still had a couple of residents that were staying at at Seminole State College with the Red Cross, but everyone else had moved back either in with someone or they were able to move back into their house. So that's been a good story. There are heartbreaking stories that you hear where a house has been condemned and the people that are living there on disability, on Social Security, and they're going to have to tear the house down, and their landlord doesn't have a place for them to go. And that will be a struggle for some. We were already short on housing, and so that's going to be difficult. Monday we had a multi-agency group here in Seminole at the Wellness Center, which would help address some of those problems with the people that had needs. And so hopefully they will be able to be taken care of through some of those agencies.
What advice do you have for people who are reaching out to these building companies or getting quotes or getting these long timelines for when their homes, may be rebuilt? What advice do you have for the people in Seminole who are just kind of really sad and frustrated with the long timelines and waits at this point?
Well, one thing we know, when damage occurs, you will have unlicensed contractors coming in trying to make a quick buck. But I would encourage everyone to check the city website, we do have licensed companies that do roofing and other types of jobs listed there, so you know you're hiring a reputable company. And don't be shortchanged. Don't pay out in advance. Make sure that you get the work finished before you pay. And to just be cautious. If you have any questions, you can call City Hall and ask about someone that's offering to replace your roof or do some construction work for you, just to make sure that they're on the up and up.
Sure. And then at this point too, I mean, are you asking for any help at this point? Do you need any volunteers? Do you guys need anything at this point?
We still continue to move trees. It has been just amazing the amount of trees that were damaged and that we've had to haul off. There's still some of that work to be done. Currently, I will say FEMA is in town. They're actually looking at all the public buildings. Almost all of our buildings that are owned by the city of Seminole had some roof damage along with tree loss and those types of things. So they're in evaluating what help we might be able to receive in the long run. And so it's still a slow process. It moves along, but the goal is to keep moving forward.
Okay, Mayor Griffin, thanks so much for coming on today. And of course, our thoughts continue to be with you. We really appreciate your time today.
Thank you, and I appreciate it. And I would like to add that we appreciate all of the volunteers that we had from around Oklahoma. It is just amazing when a disaster happens how Oklahomans chip in.
It's the Oklahoma Standard really on full display all the time here. Thanks, Mayor Griffin.